Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Birdie and this is Clown Cows. Uncontrolled anger. That's the real definition of Amber's behaviors. She skirts it and calls it unregulated, this or that. But unregulated simply means uncontrolled. Amber's rage is, in my opinion, like a bomb just waiting to explode. The scary part, though, is how easy it is for Amber to get to the point of feeling irate, indignant, or vexed. Amber has shown and said that she has no control over herself or her choice of actions. So Amber does as Amber chooses. And if she receives rebuttal or criticism, God forbid pushback, then Amber blames her undiagnosed mental health issues. Let's talk very briefly about Amber and the array of mental illnesses she has claimed to have. When I was in school studying psychology a long time ago, one of my professors told us during a lecture, he said that there are some people who just want to be diagnosed with something, anything, because to them, a diagnosis is an exoneration from liability. And you'll know who those people are by the ones who seek diagnoses versus the ones who seek help. There's a huge difference, as one is happy to get diagnosed and the other is quick to get treatment. Amber lives for diagnoses.
To diagnose me.
She does not get treatment, though, and this is profoundly evidenced by the fact that, according to her ex partners, she never gets treatment for anything she claims to have, but she regularly uses mental illness as her unofficial, you can't hold me responsible card. So, in my opinion, Amber wants to be considered mentally ill because Amber sees it as an excuse for not regulating her emotions or behaviors that follow. Also, remember this: emotional regulation only comes with emotional maturity. Amber is not emotionally mature. Just watch how she acts. She is not emotionally balanced. She is not in control of her responses. She never reacts to criticism maturely. Instead, Amber blows up. She swears at people and tries to degrade and embarrass anyone who attempts to critique her or even to just ask her a question that she doesn't like. Amber has the emotional maturity of a 12-year-old, a feral 12-year-old. In this video, let's look back at some of Amber's emotional responses, and from observing those, let's see if we can conclude the following statement as true or false. Amberlynn Reid is someone who openly displays violent tendencies and therefore is a potential danger to society if turned loose without supervision. Now, of course, turned loose would imply that she has proper mobility and can therefore go and do as she pleases anywhere in the world.
Whole body fell forward. I hurt my toe.
So, this is just for fun and is not exactly a testable hypothesis, but we can be empirical by observing Amber's publicly posted behaviors just for fun. Again, this is not an attempt to diagnose anyone. This is just something that we are doing for fun. Okay, if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's go. The following clips will either be Amber talking about yelling and screaming at authority figures such as her partner's parents, or it'll be her ex-partners talking about how she yelled and screamed at their parents or at them.
So I got really pissed off and I threw her typewriter onto the ground.
My mom's boyfriend and Amber didn't get along. There was a lot of fights. You can say whatever, Mom. They're asking you to be honest.
Yeah, she tough bunch of shit. But
You know how people get upset with each other and they're in like humongous arguments? Let me take a pause. Let me stop for a second. You know how when people are like in an argument and they're like, blah, 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 I hate you. You know, it's happened with me. That's how I get sometimes. And I have argued with Crystal's parents before. I'm not.
This is also around the time my mom and Amberlynn start getting into a lot of spats about stuff. They started arguing quite a bit. She's very set in her way or no way kind of deal. I don't know. That's just, she doesn't care, like, if she disrespects you, basically. Like, she really just does not care.
Please also be mindful that the parents of whom Amber would yell and scream at were people who she was literally living off the backs of, unemployed, living in their homes, eating their food, and even being given allowances by some. Okay, so this next clip shows Amber big mad. She's speaking to paying members of her audience who simply said something that she didn't like. Is she displaying actions consistent with someone who could be left alone with vulnerable people? I mean, since being in Oklahoma City, Amber has told us that she was either babysitting or she had been asked to babysit someone's children. In my opinion, Amber does not display the maturity needed to be the caregiver for anyone based on her emotional dysregulation alone, despite the fact that Amber can't even take care of herself.
Here, Deanna, you dumb bitch. Amberlynn, calm down. I'm about to have a BPD meltdown.
Here's another few views into the windows of Amber's self-admitted uncontrolled rage. She even says in the following clips that she's losing her mind and going crazy. Watch how she snaps on camera, knowing what so many people think about her already being unhinged, and she just loses it. Look at her eyes. She looks psychotic in my personal opinion. It's actually scary. Could you imagine being a vulnerable person, someone who is maybe heavily medicated to treat a condition, or possibly someone who just had surgery? Just imagine being unable to care for yourself and being in the care or custody of someone who snaps the way she just showed herself doing. I'm not being facetious when I say that it's actually alarming behavior.
Then what the fuck is it? What is it? What the fuck is it? Tell me. Because I don't know. I feel fucking insane. Never threw anything at them. Never hit them. Nothing. I'm not fucking abusive. I said.
In this next clip, we are going to see Amber acting very bizarre after accusing some people of criminal activities without even having any proof or evidence. Just watch at how she behaves.
I don't even know where to begin looking.
Again, just my personal opinions here, but I really think that Amber has publicly displayed enough evidence to conclude that she's out of her mind. A lunatic, socio or psychopathic perhaps, or just plain old apeshit crazy. This is by no means me attempting to diagnose her or anyone else. I am an expert in nothing. This is simply an opinion based on observation of public displays of cuckoo. What do you girls think? Is Amber acting for attention? Is she really crazy? Would you be afraid to be left alone in her care if you were unable to take care of yourself? Do you find it strange that she actually worked as a caregiver in a facility? And what do you think about the person who allegedly asked Amber to babysit? Is it possible that maybe they don't know Amber very well? I don't know. Just give me your thoughts and opinions down below and we'll talk it out in the comments section. But in my personal opinion, Amber is absolutely out of her mind. She's frightening and I think she needs inpatient care. Just my thoughts, guys. What do you think? I'll talk to all of you later and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.
Is a psycho. Wait till you guys hear this part.